Okay, we are live.
Yay! Technical difficulties fixed.
Okay, now let's see if I am able to see that we are okay, here we go.
There we go. Yay!
Yay!
We're live. Oh, that's weird. Oh, time delay. There'll be, if anybody's saying bad words, we'll be able to fix it. Is that too hot down here?
No, I love a space heater. So yes, if you were just on our live a minute ago, let me explain what happened. We are doing this on a cell phone for the first time instead of a laptop, so we cannot see ourselves. He accidentally went live on his personal page instead of his Slammer page, and so I kept refreshing the Slammer page, and there was no live video. So I didn't think we were live, but we were. We were just live.
Now we're live, and I hope it's all not all messed up now. Here we go. Now we got some people coming on. Max,
yes,
what's up,
hello.
Max? I'll let you control the
oh yes, I'll be in charge of the comments. You can just look over here if you're not sure where to look.
Okay,
it's a little bit weird, but
yeah, I can kind of look there, but look there. So
yes.
This is strange looking at it like
I know
this.
it's different.
And we didn't have the theme music.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Here, do you want me to go back? I have it in my email.
We're gonna start over because we're still waiting. We're still waiting on everybody to join in on here anyway.
Okay, here we go.
Oh! I pledge allegiance to the Slam. That's me. United States. Slammer. Brother. 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 Everybody likes my dance.
5, 4,
3,
2, 1.
Slammer. Slammer.
Wow.
All right, there we go. Now I feel like I feel like everything's working right now.
Now you're ready to go.
We're live.
Ready
Live.
to go.
Live on the Slammer Facebook page. What is going on, everybody? This is the Bro Show, episode 32, number 32. And thank you for joining us on a Monday night. We're going to start doing this Monday nights at 7. And let me explain why, because I've only had 2 people complain about this. Yes, I know there's a football game on tonight, but we are always up against, there's always something on TV.
Yes.
Monday Night Raw's on, whatever. Almost everybody is got a telephone in their hand 24 hours a day while they're watching.
That sounded
Did I
very
say
official.
telephone?
You said telephone. That sounded official.
I didn't mean it like that, but that made it funny. It's a good funny moment. So everybody's usually got their cell phone right in their face, scrolling, looking at all their different apps and such. And what do? They got the TV on in the background. You can have a football game or Monday Night Raw. That is not killing our ratings by any means. It's not killing our viewership. So anyway,
you're always going to be up against something.
There's something on every night. Anyway, Tuesday nights, it's really hard for me to get. I know we go on at 8 o'clock, but being a UPS driver, Mondays at 7, I'm 90% of the time I'm home by 7 o'clock. Tuesday nights gets kind of sketchy for me sometimes. I'm starting to sweat it towards the end of the day because I don't know if I'm even going to make it home in time. Another reason, Mookie does a show on Tuesday night about 30 minutes away. Nah, not 30 minutes, but in a whole nother town, and it takes him time to get here, which you can see he's not here tonight.
Yes.
Welcome, Paige.
Hello, I'm here.
Bro Mookie was feeling under the weather the last couple days, so he just thought it'd be better to hang out at home and rest and relax. He'll be back next Monday night, and it'll be Monday Night Bro next week. It's still Monday Night Bro this week.
It is. I'm an
Welcome,
honorary bro.
Welcome, my co-host, my bro, the ring announcer. Tell him who you are.
Hello, everyone. If you do not know who I am Paige Mack. I'm a ring announcer. I'm a backstage interviewer. I can do a little bit of everything. So, anyways,
you
I
gonna
am
take
the
a bump?
best.
You gonna start wrestling?
You know what? I might.
Oh boy.
I'm the best in the Midwest.
You heard that, everybody. And of course, I am your number one brother, your mega brother. I am the people's bro. I am the 493-day New Breed Wrestling Midwest popcorn. I almost said popcorn. Somebody said that one time. They said, "You're the popcorn champion." I'm the PopCon champion. PopCon. It's the name of it. 493 days, the PopCon champion. I am Bro Slam Slammer. And again, welcome to episode 32. Man, we've been doing this since
it's been over
June.
half a year.
Oh yeah, 26 weeks was
Well,
happy.
hell, you nearly made it to a year.
Every week, man. Rain, snow. I'm like the UPS driver, man. I want to show up at your house in the foot of snow or whatever.
You haven't missed a singular week, even if you've had to switch a day or a
Or
time.
if I'm
here
by
or there.
myself, or if you've
Yeah.
helped me out. I've had your uncle,
Yeah.
Master Magician DJ Edwards here.
Yes.
A couple of weeks ago, I did the show solo, but I had the Butcher Damian Blade on here via telephone. I almost said it again.
Oh yes, you.
Via phone
So
call,
vintage.
man. Yeah, man. It's a vintage day. I was off work today, man. I just out of it.
That's nice.
And
I
then-
was not off work today, but that would have been
Yeah,
nice.
this is the second year in a row they made Martin Luther King Day, as they should have, a paid holiday. So it was nice to have a 3-day weekend. It's still gonna, been a nice, relaxing 3-day
Yeah.
weekend. It was murdered last week at UPS. I got home, 10
It
o'clock
was.
every night?
Yeah, almost 10 o'clock every night.
Almost a 60-hour work week, and that's all we can work. That's DOT regulations. You can't be on the road
Yeah.
more than 60 hours in a week. So I put in as much time as I could. The snow, the ice, it really destroyed everything last week, and we are so behind. But our center is actually in better shape than most of them. We're still I know there's 3.5 full trailers still sitting in Farmington. So if you're around Farmington, Park Hills, Deloge, Bismarck, St. Genevieve, Fredericktown, any of those areas, and you're expecting a package, you'll probably get it sometime this week. I think, hopefully by the end
But
of
don't
this
get
week,
your hopes up.
we will get caught up. But just know that we have been so backed up. We're just running out of time every day. There's just not enough time in the day to get it all done, and the weather's been bad. It's been hard to get to places. I mean, there's been some places I've just drove by. I mean, if there's the slightest grade and there's some ice on it, if I go down, I ain't coming back up because my
That's
truck's
true.
not going to make it. So, better safe than sorry. Which that's the other thing that sucked. Thursday night, it was about 8:30, 8:40. I was about 6 stops from being away from being done. Got out of my truck, shoveled driveway. I made about 4 steps away from my truck. Whoop! Fell right on my freaking
Oh.
hip. I got a bruise about that big on my hip. But
Mhm.
anyway,
Not fun.
that happens. Black ice, you don't see it. I survived, made it through Friday. So hopefully this week we get all caught up and
Yeah.
whoopee.
Yes. Well, let me get us caught up on some
Yeah, let's
comments
see
here.
what's
We haven't
going
looked
on
at
here.
any of the
Who all's
comments.
on here now?
Well, it looks like we have Maxwell. Hey, Maxwell.
Max, what's
How
up,
you
brother?
doing? We got Kathy.
Kathy,
I don't know
what?
how to say her last name. Raniero?
Rain Arrow.
Kathy Rainero.
Like a rain arrow.
Rain. Okay, great. Kathy Rainero. Hi,
Kathy, what's going on?
We have Carly.
Carly, that's okay. Max's wife, Molly.
Yeah.
Her kid, Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Nice
How
to
are
see
you?
ya.
Hope
We
you-
have Tim Mendeval. with us.
Tim, what's up, brother? Big drop this weekend on Mattel Creations, man. I know he's excited as well as I am. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
We
If I
have
don't
Dana
forget.
Moppler. Hi,
Dana, what's going on?
We have Brian Cardalico. I
Brian.
said that right. Hello, Brian.
Brian says yeet back at you, brother.
We have Herb Simmons. in the
Herb,
house.
what's
Hello,
going on, Herb?
Jared Shannon.
Jared, what's going on, man? Long time no hear from. How you
Oh,
doing, brother?
Maxwell says Paige versus Maddie Monarch.
Whoa.
You know, we are both pretty small.
You guys
So
are pretty small.
I think that we would actually. What do you think? If Maddie Monarch's on here, what do you think? Should we go against each other?
She's got a little more experience
I haven't
than you
seen
do.
her in a
I
long
haven't seen her in a
time.
while
We
either.
miss you, Maddie Monarch. Come back. Okay. Who else?
Yeah.
Michael. Hi,
Michael, what's going on,
I
brother?
hope you're wearing your
Whoa.
Page Max shirt.
He probably is. Somebody just sent us some stars. Who sent us stars there?
Oh, Bro George is here.
Aruba!
All
Paul
right.
Hester sent stars. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Paul. A round of applause. Thank you, Paul. Awesome.
Gina, hi. How are you?
Randy, hello.
Randy, what's going on, brother? Yes, bro Shane, happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
He's probably wearing his brand new Slammer shirt he got last week at the South Broadway Athletic Club in St. Louis, Missouri. He was at MMWA. That's one of Max's good buddies.
We love Slammer.
Matter of fact, I think Max bought him the shirt. Appreciate you guys,
That's
man.
nice.
Always repping Slammer Mania,
That's a
man.
good friend. A friend who buys you Slammer merch.
That's right.
a true friend.
Hey, and not only that, they're true friends because they are there loud and strong at every MMWA event.
That's true.
And they bring a crowd, man. They're there, man. Slammer Maniacs for life. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. It means a lot to have fans
Yeah.
and friends like you. Thank you guys. Our
Yes.
brothers. Brothers.
You know, I think you guys need to get some Page Mac shirts to rep at NMWA next time. Have a little competition. Who has more shirts in the house, Slammer or Page Mac?
Oh!
That would be pretty cool.
All right, line it up.
He's a little offended. See that?
I'm not
He got a
offended.
little
No,
salty.
I want you to have more shirts than me.
I'm kidding. He's
Kyle
not
Mookie
offended.
Skynet is on here.
Oh,
Bro Mookie.
Traitor. Faking sick at home because you don't want to come see us.
Hey, yo, sorry I'm still under the weather, brother. Hey, I get it,
Traitor.
man. I woke up mid last week, man, just gagging. And I guess there's sinusy crap out there in the air.
Oh, we got more stars from Randy.
Whoa,
Round of
Randy,
applause
thank you,
for
brother.
Randy.
Patricia, how are you? Good to have you on here. Hello.
Oh, and he said he had some great pickups to share too. So we'll
Ah.
have to wait till next Monday.
Next Monday, Bro
Which-
Mookie
yeah.
will have some. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get anything this weekend. We'll just have to
Yeah.
wait and see.
And I definitely won't be here next Monday because on Monday, you know it starts
Next Monday, is it The Bachelorette or The Bachelor?
The
I forget.
Bachelor.
Bachelor.
And let me tell you guys why I'm so sad. I applied to be on this season of The Bachelor. I'm not even going to lie. I sent in an application. I thought this Bachelor was amazing, iconic, beautiful man. I really wanted to go on his season. He seemed very kind. They never even called me. Never called me for an interview or to get more information.
Ah,
So,
well,
I'm not on this season of The Bachelor, but I am hosting a Bachelor premiere party. So, the upstairs is going to be full of a bunch of girls, and you guys are going to be downstairs.
So
So
be prepared, Bro Mookie. Next weekend, me and you, we're going to be down here in the basement hanging and banging in the Slammers
But
Wrestling
if we
collection.
have food left over, we'll give you guys some
Hey,
food.
that's a good thing, because I know you're probably going to make them little delicious grilled cheese sandwiches.
am.
And I am pretty
I make
happy
these
about
delicious grilled cheese sandwiches on a Hawaiian roll with this special butter on the outside. Mm.
that. Well, if I would have knew how to do it, there was a button on here that I could have pushed to invite Bro Mookie to. He could have been on here via video. So that's something we're going to have to play around with.
Oh, that'd be fun
Hey,
sometime.
we got a lot of people on here.
He said, I wish I was faking. I know, I was just joking. I don't really think you're faking.
Oh no,
It was
I
a
get it. No, nobody wants to be sick. Anthony, what's going on, man? The Bro Show for life.
Nice.
It's really not 8:15. I haven't changed that clock, right? So I guess it's 7:15 usually.
I can't even, I don't even know how to tell time on that. I really don't.
Oh wow. Well, the Undertaker's the 6 o'clock. Sable's 9 o'clock. Stone Cold's midnight. Rock is 3. And the others
Yeah.
you just got to fill in there. So.
That doesn't look like a normal clock.
Well, it's
There's
not
a lot
normal.
of wrestlers on
And
it.
actually, if I put the battery in it, every hour somebody says something like, when it hits the Undertaker, it says, "Rest in peace."
That's
it's
amazing.
really loud.
That's amazing.
So anyway, I don't have the battery in it because
This is getting kind of hot.
it would freak everybody out. So
We have a space heater on because the basement gets really cold, but now it's getting a little bit hot.
it is a little hot.
Well,
My
he
feet
does
are
say that
sweating.
next week he's going to wear his bestest tux. So that makes sense for the Bachelor premiere.
Well,
Thank you so
cool.
much, Bro Mookie.
Maxwell tells Mookie to hang in there, that he's a beast.
He is a beast. He'll
The
get
White
over it.
Larry Bird. Everybody, wish the White Larry Bird a speedy recovery.
You know, he does work at a hospital, so he needs to go see a doctor. There's
That's
lots of
probably why he
doctors
doesn't
at his
feel
disposal.
good.
Probably. He probably got sick because of all the sick people in the hospital.
bunch of sick people there.
There's
man.
a lot of stuff going
Whoa,
on right
Mark!
now.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for the stars, man. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Mike.
Michael has said that would be cool. Paige versus Maddie. He's wearing his Paige Mac shirt, and he is going to pray that I get on The Bachelor. You know what? I pray that I'm going to get on The Bachelor too. I'm lonely out here.
You know, it was pretty crazy. What was it, about 6-8 months ago? I had a random message from a producer of a Deal or No Deal Island
Yeah.
for me to come on that show, and
He didn't
I just-
respond.
well, I told him I'm a UPS driver and I don't know when my vacations are, and it was like a 9-week show. I would lose my
Yeah.
job.
Well, and I'm going to be honest. I don't think you would do good on a show like that. I don't think you would want to be away from us.
And actually, after talking to you guys explained the show to me, because I'm just thinking Deal or No
You
Deal.
could do another show. You could do regular Deal or No Deal. You couldn't do Deal or No Deal Island.
Yeah, I'm not sticking my hand in no case of snakes or whatever to grab a case.
You know what show I really want to do?
What?
Big Brother.
Big Brother.
Yes.
would be
But if
pretty
I got
cool.
on Big Brother, I need to make it far enough that I see Zingbot, because if I go on a season of Big Brother and I don't get zinged, I would be so sad.
It would be, I guess you might as well get on there. You might as well get zinged.
Let's see. Kathy. Oh, no, not Kathy. I'm going a little bit too far. Let's see. Randy says, have a speedy recovery, bro, white lady bird. Anthony says, it's a very weird coincidence, but me and Slammer are both drinking 7-Up and going wild.
7-Up, zero sugar tonight, man. It's tasting pretty good, too.
Kathy says she's surprised that Pretty Paige doesn't have a nice bachelor on her own. Aren't we all? I wish I had one, but I don't. Carmela says, hey, new to the show. Thanks for the invite, Slammer.
Oh, you're welcome.
And Paige, that's horrible you didn't get a call from The Bachelor. I know, right? I thought I had an edge. Like, I thought it was cool that I was a ring announcer. I thought, you know what? They might think, like, I'm cool and different.
Cool and different.
They didn't. All right. Well, let's move on into our finds of the week, don't you say?
What a day Saturday. It's like
Saturday was a fun day.
I worked a lot of hours last week, and Paige and Heather, they were the girl upstairs. Paige and the girl upstairs,
yes.
They were going to go shopping for their day, and they didn't know if I really wanted to go or not.
Well, we got sick of sitting in the house. There's been a lot of snow and ice. Just finally went back to work, and I was like, I'm not sitting here anymore. I don't want another day in the house. I'm going to the St. Louis, whether I go alone or you guys go with me.
And they said, we understand if you want to sit here. And I thought about it for a minute. And I thought, all I'm going to do is work out and sit in the chair all day. And I would be bored. And I would regret not going. I'm like, let's get ready and go.
Yep.
So we headed up. First stop, Cracker Barrel.
Oh, Cracker Barrel.
Yum, Cracker Barrel.
Chicken and dumplings from Cracker Barrel,
Chicken
nothing
dumplings,
compares.
double macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Mashed potatoes, gravy, biscuits. We were ready to go do some shopping after that.
Yes, then we headed to South County Mall, which if you're familiar with St. Louis, South County Mall is looking pretty sad.
Pretty sad. South County Mall was never my favorite mall anyway.
Oh, no.
Crestwood Mall was my favorite mall. Of course, West County, it's still
like
hopping
West
and
County.
going strong. I love West County Mall. But at one time, you know, South County revamped. They were the mall to go to. But man, now you walk in there, the place is half empty. It just looks like it's about to fall apart. And
Yeah.
anyway, we just had to go in there to a few stores, and it wasn't bad, but it's just
No.
sad walking through there, seeing it looking
Well, and
so
it's not busy.
crummy,
and
and yeah.
you go into the stores, they're empty. But we had a good time. We found a couple good deals at some stores. They had some New Year's sales. Where'd we head on from there? Sunset Hills? Yeah, Sunset
Is that where
Hills.
we went?
We
Sunset
hit up
Hills,
Marshalls. We hit up TJ Maxx. We hit up Walmart. We hit up Target. Yeah.
So-
Ollie's?
Ollie's. We went to
Ollie's.
Ollie's. Ollie's is
You guys
usually
know
my.
what Ollie's is?
Ollie's is a what? How do you explain?
So
them?
Ollie's is an overstock store. So they buy overstock
Kind of
from
like
places.
Big Lots.
Kind of. They get Amazon overstock and Walmart and Target. I think they get overstock from anywhere.
They've actually been my go-to place the last few months for Bang Energy, because you can get like 12 Bang Energies for like $10, which is pretty remarkable. And they
Yeah.
usually have a coupon to get like so much percentage off of your whole order. Unfortunately, they didn't have any Bang Energies, but I did get a bunch of Ghost hydration drinks, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
pretty cool. So
Yeah,
got those
what'd
that
you
are
get?
pretty
Strawberry kiwi?
Strawberry kiwi, Sour Patch Blue, and Sour Patch
raspberry.
Redberry.
Blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry
Is it
and
called
redberry.
Redberry?
Redberry's the red, blue
Oh,
raspberry's
that's
the blue.
interesting.
So I'm pretty excited about those. But the exciting part of the Ollie's trip was for you.
I don't usually have a weekly find when it comes to wrestling, unfortunately. I love wrestling, but I'm not a collector like my dad or Bro Mookie, unfortunately.
Well,
Though I do have things in this room.
you do have things in this room. Go ahead and explain. She's loved wrestling since
Well, you can kind of
birth.
explain. Yeah.
she's grown up loving wrestling. She understands wrestling. She understands old school wrestling. She knows who my favorites are. She knows everything about wrestling. Paige was a humongous Divas fan.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Divas. Paige's favorite wrestler has always been female wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Her favorite male wrestler is The Miz. Her favorite female wrestler has always been Nikki Bella, whom
Yes.
she got to see live in person a couple of years ago when we was at the Royal Rumble.
I cried, and I'm not
She
even
cried.
a crier.
I've got a video somewhere of it. But the strange thing is, when we were at Ollie's, she came across something that was pretty amazing. And had she not got it, I definitely would have got it, but we knew she was going to get
Well,
it.
of course.
So,
So let me back up a little bit. We were talking about Ollie's and how they're an overstock store. Some of you may have heard the term before, dead stock.
which I had not.
He had never heard of this. So if you've never heard of dead stock is things that were made years and years ago that never got sold, Never left a warehouse. It got stuck on a shelf somewhere. Eventually, it ends up like at a store like Ollie's or a 99-cent store, or it just ends up somewhere. So, whenever I was a little girl, I played with wrestlers. I had wrestling rings. I had wrestling trucks. I had just about everything, but they didn't make girl stuff ever. And yeah, I had my Barbies. I played with my Barbies, but I would have went nuts if it was a girl that I could dress up and she could wrestle. Then when I'm about, 15, 16, they come out with this Divas line. You can dress them.
2017? Is that what it was?
You know what, I think it was 2017.
2017.
We go to Toys R Us, and I see that they have, it's essentially a Barbie line. It's all the divas. They're in their wrestling gear, but they also have high heels, and you can dress them up in a girl ring. It was awesome. I was so sad, because I was like, where was this? Like when I played with toys.
Yep.
So, all that being said, we walk.
Pretty awesome.
Oh, boy, I can't believe it. We walk in an aisle, and I do see that something has a WWE logo. At the same time, my mom is like, Paige. Here she is, the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail. Listen, I hope
I
we're
can't
getting it
even.
on the
I
screen.
need it to populate on my computer so everyone can save it.
We got about 7, 8
let's
seconds.
see. Oh, here it is. We can
oh,
see it. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
This is the WWE Superstars. It should be Divas, but it's not. Ultimate Entrance playset. It comes with 12 items, including a dressing room, shirts, hangers, a WWE Championship belt, a vanity, a special girls entrance, and most importantly, it comes with my queen, Nikki Bella.
And the belt.
And the belt, yes. Here's the back, in case you are interested. This was made in 2017. Overall, for 2017 and being dead stock, the box is in pretty good condition. I got it for $14.99, and I had a 15% off Ollie's coupon.
So, that's pretty amazing.
Isn't that freaking amazing? So, I did tell him, because as you guys know, he takes nothing out of the box.
It's
I
on
told him,
card.
I will be taking this out of the box, and I will be playing with it, and he can't get mad.
We'll carefully take it out of the box, and
We'll keep the box. I'm not getting rid of the box. But I do want to look up how much this might be worth.
But it is pretty cool that, I mean, the box is in pretty good shape. There's a little bit of a dent in the top of it.
Yeah,
but I
it's
think
not bad.
for 2017, that's pretty good.
Yeah. The only thing that would make it better is if it said WWE Divas, because they never should have took the Divas away. But that's a rant for another day, not today.
Not today.
Yeah,
so anyway,
I nearly cried in the middle of Ollie's.
Yep. And she held it and was pretty happy with it.
I couldn't put it in the cart. I had to hold it for a long time. I was scared someone would steal it out of the cart. Let's see.
We've got a lot to catch up on here. I've seen a lot going through there.
Okay.
'Cause I think your mom even commented on there somewhere along.
Oh gosh. Goodness.
We're way behind.
Oh goodness. Well, they're talking about finding me a man. Let's just ignore that.
Somebody.
Okay.
Mark went to Monster Jam. How was Monster Jam?
I heard that was pretty good. I saw several
I've
people
seen
went
tons
to
of people at Monster Jam. Hope everybody had a good time there. Slammer, did you get some wrestling figures? I did. We'll get to that in just a second. Tyler, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Horns up, brother. Mookie.
Paige is thinking she'll have more T-shirts in the crowd than Slammer. Maybe only in the crowd of Bachelorettes.
Zing! Your first
Hey,
zing.
at least I got zinged. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. All right. Coop Powers says, what are your thoughts on the Ultimate CM Punk?
Oh, I like the Ultimate CM Punk. I would not mind to have that at all. That's a good figure. Oh.
Oh, no. Thomas has COVID. Oh, gosh. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, man. I hope you get well soon.
Kyle
Movies
says
in
Natalia. No.
Paige is not an Italian fan. Wyatt, hi. How you doing, buddy?
Michael says his favorite female wrestlers were the Bella Twins and Alexa Bliss. I do love the Bella Twins. Not a big Alexa Bliss fan, but she's fine. I don't got anything against her.
Oh. What's going on, Robin?
Oh, Kyle thinks we should do a live opening. I'd consider, actually.
Yeah.
All right. That is really cool.
It is very cool. Whoa.
Oh,
Ryan says he's seen some of them at Goodwill. Very damaged. In box or
Yeah, where do you
open?
live? Do you live near us? Is that somewhere I can go find it? All right. Well,
Jason, yo, bro. Barbie, how are you doing? or as Mookie calls you, Babs.
Babs.
He calls her Babs.
That's quite a name.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
All
that's
right.
everything.
Wow. Thanks everybody for joining in. We still got a lot of people on here. We
We
got,
do.
We got more people watching than we do on a Tuesday night. And that one dude said nobody was going to watch us because there was a college football game on.
Someone said that to you?
He didn't quite say it like that, but pretty much.
You know, some people are so negative.
It's like, just don't
There's
be
no
negative.
need. If you don't have something nice to say,
Just
don't say
it.
anything at all.
Yeah, just don't say it. Scott Cross, what do you think about the new NWO and Evolution 3-packs? I tell you what, man, that NWO 3-pack, I will be getting that, and I'm pretty pumped about it, mainly just because of the leather jackets they're wearing. That thing is awesome. Cannot wait for that to come out. The Evolution 3-pack, if I ever see it on sale or something for like $15, I'll pick it up, but I'm not a big fan of it. It's cool and all, but yeah, if it's on sale at some time, kind of like the Rocky Johnson, The Rock, and the Peter Maivia 3-pack. That thing's been $70 forever, and now it's on sale for like $15. If I see one of those, I might pick it up, but that's kind of how I feel about the Evolution 3-pack.
But we did go to a Walmart the other day, and it was still $70.
Yeah,
The one in Sunset Hills.
I probably should have went and scanned it.
Well.
I wasn't even thinking, it's fine. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. It's not a big
Oh,
deal.
we got some stars again
Randy,
from
thank
Randy.
you.
Round of applause for
Yeah.
Randy.
I am good at wrestling. Thank you, Molly, who is probably Carly talking. I appreciate that. I like Logan Paul, too. I think Logan Paul's a really good wrestler. Paige is not a big fan.
No, I'm not.
You're just not a big fan of him just in general.
Yeah, I don't know. I grew up in the generation of like the whole YouTube era with Logan Paul, so I'm just not a fan of him from that. But I can say at least the guy's actually trained to be a professional wrestler, and he is good at what he does. I'll give him that.
He's better than
I just
a
don't
whole
like
lot of
him.
wrestlers out there. All right, so after we got done with Ollie's, we went to Walmart, didn't find any action figures there. But we went into Target.
Target never disappoints.
Target did not disappoint Bro Slam because I picked up 3 of the Legends Series 25 figures. I didn't pick one up because Heather and Paige tell me if you don't feel like getting something, just don't get it. I kind of regret it, but I think I'll be all right. Anyway, pretty pumped about Rick Rude. This is not the Chase. This is Black Trunks Rick Rude. But he's simply ravishing just as he always has been. Here's the cool thing about Rick Rude. People didn't like Rick Rude back in the day. It's only cool these days to like Rick Rude. But even as a little kid when I used to watch him, I always thought he was really awesome. So, anyway, that figure is really awesome. This next one, man, I was really excited about this one coming out. But now that I've got it, this is probably one of the best Bret Hart figures that I have ever seen. So, pretty excited about Bret the Hitman Hart. Haven't got a good Bret Hart figure in a while. In all of this pink outfit, super, super awesome. And then, when I seen this series come out, this is the first guy I seen, I said, I've got to have that. If you know me, you know I'm a big Sid Vicious fan. Psycho Sid with the championship belt. Man, this is awesome. I love Sid. I'm pumped about this. Awesome figure. There's also a Justin Hawk Bradshaw on the line. I have a feeling that there's quite a bit of them on the shelves. I got a feeling he's going to be one of those ones because Target does weird pricing and stuff. I got a feeling that he's going to be marked down.
I did feel bad for him. Everyone else just had like one. He had like 4 or 5 sitting there, but he wasn't sure about getting it anyways. And me and my mom were like, if it's the one that's sitting here, it's going to be sitting here in a couple weeks, and they're going to knock it down to like $6. That's what Target always does.
That's what they do. So anyway, that was really
sad
awesome.
but true.
Pretty excited about those. I like the Bradshaw. It's awesome. I was about to say something else. Forgot what I was going to say, but anyway, good shopping day. That's all. That's pretty much all we found though, as far as wrestling goes.
Yeah, it is.
Then we wrapped it up at Chili's.
Yeah.
We sat at Chili's for a
Yeah,
while,
about a
man.
30-minute
About
wait.
all the chips and salsa we could shovel down our gullets, and
Oh yeah.
it was just a great
We
day.
had
on
2
Saturday.
baskets of chips and salsa and guac,
Good
lots
stuff.
of food,
Man, we've been
a margarita. It was great.
I had Diet Coke, but
I had a margarita. It was great. Michael says that Randy and him always love checking out the wrestling figures when they go to Target. So do
Target's
we.
awesome.
You know, I will say that when we went to that one Walmart in Sunset Hills, they had a Miz figure. He doesn't have anything The Miz. I don't think you have a singular Miz figure in here. Which is so sad. And I don't have a Miz figure either, but I'm not usually a figure person. But it was a really good Miz. And if I would have felt like it, I probably would have bought it, but I do have I shown? Oh yeah, I did show it on our Bro Show Christmas special, what my Uncle Scott got me.
Oh,
my
your
Uncle
Miz
Scott
card?
got me a Miz autograph on a baseball card.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. My Miz autograph.
Yeah,
I have a few Miz things though. I don't have a Miz figure, but I have several Miz things.
shirts.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
The Miz is the best. And if you don't think that, you're wrong.
Then you're wrong. All right, what we got going on here?
How do we do a stars party? It says activate a stars party. What does that mean?
I think that people just start sending stars, but it's about out of time. So we've had several people send stars. Thank you, Robin.
Brian says that Rick Rude was the ultimate heel.
He was the ultimate heel.
He agrees. So does Maxwell. He likes the comment. Robin says it's an awesome show and sent us 50 stars.
Yeah, I appreciate
Thanks,
that. Thank you, Robin. No, the stars appreciate that.
Yes,
that's cool. Is that all? Is that everybody caught up?
Well, there's one thing at the bottom from Bro Mookie.
Bro Mookie, the original that's what I was going to say. That's actually what I was going to say.
Oh, was it?
The old Justin Hawk Bradshaw figure in the Jax collection. That is awesome, and that's what I really would like to have.
You know, while we're on here, quick question for the people who regularly view. Do you guys think that the camera quality tonight is better than normal? And if so, do you you enjoy it? You know, do you like what it looks like?
Is the camera quality good? Because I feel like
better?
it is. Is the
I
sound
feel like it's
okay?
a lot better. But yes, we want to make sure that if we go, or if they move forward doing this, that it really works out.
Molly, who is probably Carly, is asking if we're going to watch the Royal Rumble. That answer would be yes.
For me, unfortunately, the answer is no, and I am kind of sad about it because the Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view, but unfortunately, I have tickets to take my little cousin to Disney on Ice for his birthday, and it's at 6 p.m. on February 1st.
February 1st. Do I have wrestling that day?
You do not.
Oh, I'm off. All right.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I got
So you're
another.
going to be watching the Royal Rumble.
I think I am actually not wrestling again until February the 8th at the historic South Broadway Athletic Club in St. Louis, where I will be facing Playboy Double H.
Oh, I didn't know we knew. Playboy
Double H. That's right, man. So the poster, the graphic shows me versus Playboy Double H
Nice.
and PYT. It says. So I'm sure. I hope that just means they're with him, but that looks like a 3-on-1 situation.
Oh,
so
I doubt that.
How many times am I always got the cards stacked against me?
Just because you're so good, people like to test the limits.
And I'll just fight back like I always do.
But speaking of the poster, have you noticed anything the last couple months?
What?
I'm
You're on the poster.
Yep, I am on the poster.
And you know what? I meant to grab some of those before we left, and I forgot.
Oh, are there ones that we can grab?
We'll have to ask someone.
I didn't know that.
We'll have to ask someone in the MMWA upper management.
All right, let's see here. We have some. Okay, Michael says, Slammer, you and Paige are doing great. Camera and sound quality are great.
Oh, good.
Carmela says, looks and sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Dana says, camera is good, but sound is not as good as usual.
Probably because it's too far away.
We can fix that, but if the camera quality is good... Mookie says, camera quality is down this week with no Mookie. The girl upstairs says, honestly, to me, it looks the exact same as always. Trust me, it doesn't.
Okay.
But we're usually watching a show. It's not a computer camera versus a phone camera. Lots different. Randy says, camera looks good and sound is good. So, hey.
Pretty yellow teeth, PYT. We'll see Robin. I'm sure he'll be ringside.
All right. Watch out for PYT. They play the numbers game.
I know they do. Gotta watch out for them.
And Maxwell says they will be at MMWA February 8th. So here's what you need to do. You need to place an order for your Page Max shirts now. All right. Well, yeah, it's kind of weird since we don't have any more wrestling until MMWA. I feel like we don't have quite as many adventures to talk about.
Yeah,
but yeah, neither of us are booked anywhere.
Yeah, and after that, I don't think I got anything until March 1st. After that, it'll be Dynamo Pro Wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday, March 1st at the Farmington Coliseum here in Farmington, Missouri, south on Highway 67. It's about halfway in between Farmington and Fredericktown.
Don't want to miss it.
I suggest you go on there. You can probably buy tickets now on the Ticket Leap. If you go to the Dynamo Pro Wrestling page, go there, get some tickets. Come. It's going to be awesome. You're hearing it here in advance, so...
Yeah.
Actually, I think the camera quality is pretty good because I can see all
It looks really
the
good to
figures
me.
on the back wall. Looks like we can see more than what we usually see. So.
Well, yeah. And I mean, that is true. These iPhones have insane camera quality. And when Uncle said that to me, he was like, the camera quality is so much different. He is right. He was right.
Scott, where are you being booked at? You still up there at New Genesis and all that? They need to get a hold of me sometime. Sometimes some of them Illinois companies are working when I'm not. And I need to hear from some of them. I've reached out a couple of times, but it's been a while.
Where's that at?
Gosh. Maybe up around that Edwardsville, Alton, like up in that area.
Do we know people that wrestle there? I feel like I've never
Yeah,
heard
I
of this
think-
before.
That New Genesis, a lot of the guys from MMWA and Dynamo go up there.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, well, hey, it's time for Slammer to make an appearance, it
Yeah.
sounds like.
So it's like I need to be going to big
Yeah.
boots and some other places.
But yeah, once we hit March, wrestling, it really starts rolling. It really does.
Yeah, I start sweating it when it's January and February, which I'm like, oh
But
man.
a random show could come up, and if not, you never know about weather. It's so much better.
That's the bad thing. Weather is just, well, we seen what we just went through. Well, that's why we didn't have the first Dynamo. That's why we didn't have Dynamo 2 weeks ago, because that's when the bad weather came in, was that night. So, yeah, we could already had a couple events down. So.
But in March, I am not only going to be at MMWA, I am also making my return to St. Louis Anarchy as their backstage interviewer. They were supposed to have their first show of the year in January. It was supposed to be on January 31st. However, it did have to get rescheduled. So now it's March 28th.
And I can't remember, am I on vacation that week or am I on vacation the week before that?
I don't know.
I will put in for an 8-hour request that day and I will take you there.
Yes. Well, and if you can't, Bro Mookie can probably ride with me as long as he's not at work.
Well, I think they said,
as long as I don't have to go by myself.
If I can be off work by 5:30 at the latest, we'll get you there by 7.
Oh yeah, I mean I can go by myself. I just
don't want to. I will be going, so I will be there. So watch
Book
out for
Slammer,
me, St. Louis Anarchy.
Book Slammer, he's gonna be there.
I'll be there.
All right.
It's pretty popular there the last time. I wasn't
It was.
expecting to.
Oh, Molly says we want a Page Max shirt. Maxwell says 2 Page Max shirts, smalls. Maxwell, send me a yeah, because I'm seeing that there's like 3 comments now of people saying they want Page Max shirts. So Maxwell, will you send me a message when this is over? You can send it to my Page Max page and just let me know the final count, and I'll get that ordered for you. Thank you so
that's
much.
good because
I really appreciate that.
I need to
Actually, that
order-
makes me happy.
I need to order some bandanas.
Oh,
So we
okay.
can just make a big order.
Yeah. You know, it's really cool that, like, as a ring announcer, people even care to, like, have a shirt. You know, that's awesome.
Scott, he usually is at IWA. I'd love to wrestle at IWA. I've reached out to them. I've reached out to New Genesis. The Midwest Wrestling Coalition, they're brand new. They just had their first event. They actually asked me to come be on that show, but I was already booked. So hopefully they will reach out to me again. So if you talk to them, Scott, tell them, don't forget about Slammer. I'm still out here. I guess I could send them a message too. I don't know when their next event is, though. I guess I just need to see. Bro Mookie.
He says, hoping I can go to Anarchy. Remind me as it gets closer.
So all
Well,
3 of us will be on the road. Raising canes afterwards. Woo!
Oh, yeah. We love some canes. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of, I don't know. It's not like a terrible drive, but I personally never drove that way by myself, and I just don't. The parking situation's weird. I'm not good at parallel parking. It's all parallel parking. It's a long haul by yourself when you've been at work all day.
And the last
And
time
I
we
just
went,
don't
it was
like going by
raining so
myself.
hard, we almost had, it was like a hurricane driving up
I
there.
honestly didn't think we were going to be able to make it. It was raining so bad. I thought it was actually going to be, like, dangerous.
February 15th, for which company? I think if I've got the 8th, if I'm wrestling the 8th, I've got the 15th, I should be free. Right?
You are. Yeah, I have plans that day. But yeah, there's no wrestling. I know that for sure.
Cool.
So, great. Well,
we're rolling right along
we
there.
really are, and I'm
got-
like, oh boy,
got
we thought
kinda
we had a
good
lot
there,
of stuff
so-
planned, and all of a sudden, I don't know what else to say.
What's going on, Dominic? Midwest Wrestling Coalition. He tagged me even. Now they're going to know about the Bro Show. So
nice.
anyway, that while we're on here, go to the Slammer page. Just go to the regular front page of the Slammer page.
Over this?
Yep. Show them the page, and then show them the 3 dots. There's 3 dots there to the right.
Sorry, this is real hard to do. Hold on.
Page is going to show you something.
We're going to do a tutorial.
Tutorial. There's 3 dots there on the Slammer page.
Okay,
See
so
those
go to
3
the Slammer
dots?
page. There are 3 dots.
You hit those 3 dots, and then there should be something that says invite friends and followers. You hit invite friends and followers, and there should be something that says invite all. You click that, and then it says send invites, and then you send the invites. All your friends are invited to like the Slammer page. I'm literally 3 people away from 3,000.
Oh, wow.
Ever since I lost my page a couple years ago when I got hacked and lost my personal and my Slammer
Ooh, that
page,
was rough.
I lost like 12,000 followers. And I hate Facebook anymore. I gripe about it every day because nobody sees anything anymore. All they show is ads.
Go to TikTok.
They don't show any of your friends' posts. Nobody ever sees my stuff anymore. That's how I got out there in the wrestling world, was by Facebook. When I had the gym, I was able to get out there because of Facebook. Now nobody sees anything anymore. So I need all the help that I can to get the word out about this Slammer page. If people like my Slammer page, they'll watch the Bro Show, just like you guys are right now, and we appreciate that.
And like the PageMac page while you're at
Yeah,
it.
like the PageMac page. Do the same thing
Here,
on
I'll
hers.
just give a little comment. I'm going to say, here I am.
Yeah.
If you don't like the PageMac page, go give it a little
There you go.
like-y.
Click on her page, go to the 3 dots, invite friends,
Oh, yeah.
send invites.
But I'll tell you what I would prefer most of all. If you have a TikTok and you don't follow me, and yes, if you're not aware, TikTok is back.
It's back.
Woo!
Yay for TikTok.
Thank you so much, Donald Trump. We appreciate it. We want TikTok to be back. So, anyways, if you have TikTok, please go ahead and follow me at Paige McFarland. I make lots of videos about ring announcing, wrestling, day in the life of a ring announcer. I have a lot of ideas for things to do, but I wasn't sure if the app was going to get banned. So the last month, I haven't felt really into doing it. But now that we're back,
That's right. And also, I'm on TikTok as well, and I will be getting back on there. I was doing live stuff like every day. Work's been crazy. The holidays, there's been days. I used to do it a lot on my break at the end of the day, but by the time I get on my break, I really don't feel like talking and being on TikTok. But I will get back to doing that. I still make a lot of videos at Slammermania on TikTok. Follow me on there. And while you're also Cameo, is it Max Jim?
oh, I don't
Max
know.
Jim, Chris Slammer, Slammermania, whatever it is. Go on Cameo. You'll find me on there. Book me to tell somebody a happy birthday, happy anniversary, wish them a happy holiday, give them a pep talk. Maybe they're about to give up on working out at the gym, and I'll tell them to get their butt in gear and get in there and work out. I'll tell your boss to quit your job. You just tell me what to
Wow.
do, and I'll do almost anything. Almost anything.
Help propose to someone for you. If you're looking to propose,
Whoa.
don't propose via Cameo.
My gosh, I guess I would. All right. So
He'll
anyway,
do it all.
book me on there. Instagram, Chris_Slammer. And man, if you're not at an event where I'm at, I've got the best merch table in the business. You can get
Facts.
6 different designs t-shirts, Slammer bandanas, hats, ball cards, 8x10s, rubber bracelets, Slammer sunglasses. I got it all, man. Stickers. I think I pretty much named it all there. But anyway, if you come to a show or an event, I don't like saying show, we're an event. Come see me, buy some merch. But if you can't, go on my ProWrestlingTees.com/Slammer and you can get a black with yellow design Slammer shirt on there right now. They'll print it and ship it to you, and that just makes it easier on everybody.
I have breaking news.
Breaking news!
Breaking news from Kyle Mookie Skynet. He said, I heard there was a caller, but the phone camera is being used. Luckily, I was able to get the call forwarded to my phone. The caller asked, are The Undertaker and Kane really brothers?
Whew! Man, I did not know if that
That's
question
a hard-hitting question.
would get asked tonight, and I am here to let you know. Kane and Undertaker, real-life brothers.
Are they?
Real-life brothers, man.
Wow.
Their dad's Paul Bearer. I mean, it's all true. I mean, wrestling is 100% all real, and
Yes.
everything you see on it is real, actual,
Yes.
factual stuff. Undertaker, Kane, real brothers. That's even their real names. Kane and Undertaker.
Facts.
Paul Bearer named him. He's like, oh, I will name you the Undertaker, and oh, I will name you Kane.
It's true.
It's all true, man. He even had a little mask on when he was born. It's crazy. Undertaker's first words, rest in peace. It's crazy, man.
Are you on Instagram?
Instagram, Chris_Slammer. Lowercase letters. Chris_Slammer. What else am I on? X. I know everybody will keep calling it Twitter, but it is actually called X, so we'll call it whatever. At Max Gym. MACSGYM. I used to own a gym called Max Gym, so that's why it's called that.
Yeah, I don't like how it's called X.
What else am I on? Is that everything?
You're on Facebook. You're on
Chris
X.
Slammer
You're
on the personal
Oh,
Facebook
gosh.
page. Add me on there.
Yes.
Snapchat. Is it Max Gym? What is
I
it
have
on there?
no idea.
It's like Max Gym.
Probably
I'm
Max
on there
Gym.
too.
But
Oh, confirmed. Yes, confirmed, brother.
yes, they are brothers, brother. Dominic is back home from Florida on Sunday night. Are you hitting up Hogan's Beach Shop and Hogan's Hangout? That's the hard-hitting question. That's the place to go.
Yeah, that's funny that you should bring that up. The end of September, 1st of October, we'll be at Disney for a week. And
Well, like a
you will
week and a
you will
half.
be there.
Yes. Yep.
And then you'll fly home, and me and the girl upstairs will be cruising down. I forgot the interstate name, but was it 24? Cruising down from Orlando to Indian Shores, which is right by Clearwater. It's the best place to stay. We'll be there for like a week. We'll be at Hogan's Beach Shop, Hogan's Hangout. I will be doing karaoke again, so I don't know what I'm going to sing yet. We got several months to worry about that because that's in September. But if you got any ideas, let me know. Jimmy Hart will be there. Nick Hogan will be there. The Hulkster will be there. And I'll get to spend time with my buddy Bushwhacker Luke at Pamphilo. It's going to be
I am
awesome.
pretty sad to miss out on that. I do want to see Bushwhacker Luke. I've never been to Hogan's Hangout. I have been to Hogan's Beach Shop several times, but unfortunately, Paige Mack does not like the beach. I don't like it at all. I know it's an
What's wrong with
unpopular
her?
opinion, but I don't like the beach. So, I would be happy to go for a couple days. I like doing stuff in the beach town. But I chose to just spend a couple extra days at Disney instead of spend a couple extra days at the beach. Because I have to go back to work. He has a long vacation. I don't. So it was either a couple extra days at Disney or a couple days at the beach. And I picked Disney.
Yes, Mookie, I did hear about that. I guess it's going to be Hulk Hogan's wrestling shop because they changed the name. The one
Well,
in
it's at the
Orlando
beach.
is still Hogan's Beach Shop. I don't know if they ever changed. Did they put a new name on there? Is it Hulk Hogan's wrestling
I
shop?
thought it was Hulk Hogan's
They-
Beach Shop.
I think it's Hulk. Well, I think the one in Orlando or in Clearwater for sure is. But they're changing names. It's Hogan's Beach Shop. It's Hulk Hogan's wrestling shop, which makes more sense because a lot of people would go in the shop and they're expecting like beachy stuff in there. They're not expected to walk in to buy 800 different type of Hulk Hogan shirts and Hulk Hogan memorabilia and all that. So
He thought that it was in Nashville, but I was pretty sure I heard it was Gatlinburg.
anyway, Tennessee, that's awesome
I will say,
nonetheless.
on their official post, they just said coming soon to Tennessee and never said where it was. I assumed Gatlinburg because it's more touristy, whereas Nashville's like more bars. But it could be at either place. It really could.
And Tennessee, it just depends on what side of Tennessee. Tennessee, not too far of a drive for us. So
Michael says that he will order another Slammer t-shirt
Oh,
from each
right.
Slammer. So yeah, just you can either send
Thank
a
you, brother.
message to Slammer or you can send a message to me. Because he works at UPS, so it's either going to be me or my mom who's shipping it out.
yeah,
So
you can
feel free to send me a message. Let me know what you want, and we'll talk with Slammer.
you can order one off the Pro Wrestling Teaser if you want to get one of the shirts that I have in
Well,
stock
if he
here.
wants
We'll
extra merchandise, he may as well order it all from you.
just order it from
It'll
me.
be a cheaper shipping price if you were to order it all.
Yeah,
from him.
just message Paige and she'll get it all squared away.
Oh yeah.
Big Lou, you're not late to the party. You're here, brother. Appreciate you. Too sweet. Excuse me. Man, I get carrying on. I start making myself cough.
Hulk's the only 10 I see. That's pretty funny.
What?
Tennessee. It's a joke.
Tennessee. Ah, got it.
Yes. Fun times.
Wow. What we got anything else going on here? Here's Paige's fun find again. Hulkamania
I can't even
and
hug it. It's so
Dillywood.
big.
Dillywood running wild.
Do you know how bad I want to go to Dollywood? I've never been.
He
I
fixed that
love
to Dollywood.
Dolly
I
Parton.
thought he was talking about Dilly the camera guy.
That's funny. But yeah, would you like to go to Dollywood? Would you enjoy that?
I think I probably would.
I think you would. You like going to. He doesn't like roller coasters. He likes slow moving rides, and he enjoys like the ambiance and like the environment of being at theme parks. Only good theme parks though, not like Six Flags.
Yeah.
He would enjoy, but he loves Disney.
I love Disney. I love to ride the People Mover.
Oh yeah, People
It's a
Mover's good.
Nice, slow moving ride.
People Mover, you love the Haunted Mansion, Alien Swirling Saucers.
Oh, I love Alien Swirling Saucers. It's weird that I like a ride that'll make me dizzy. Probably because it's still low to the ground. I don't know. I still like.
You want to tell him a funny story real quick before we
Sure.
get off here? You know what I'm going to say?
I don't know.
So, if you're familiar with Disney, there's this ride called the Hollywood Tower of Terror. And it's a drop ride. So it's an elevator, and you go up to the top, and it drops you, and then you go up, and it drops you about 5 or 6 times.
That's you and the girl upstairs' favorite ride.
It's our very favorite ride. If they would let me, I would not get off the ride for hours. I would just stay on it. I love it. I love spooky things. So we convinced him to get on it. I don't know, it's probably like 12 or 13. We finally convinced him. He always sits at the bottom. He just waits for us. He likes waiting outside. We were like, please, just ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it. So he sits on like the edge. I'm in the middle. My mom's next to me. This man grabs my pinky, and he's way strong, right? Grabs my pinky and holds on to it. He nearly broke it. He was so scared, screaming, squeezing my pinky. And I remember being like, Dad! Dad!
I rode it though, didn't I?
It wasn't an enjoyable ride for me because you were screaming and breaking my pinky.
I rode it though,
He
didn't
thinks you
I?
should ride Fire in the Hole.
Nope. I did. I actually
You
rode
could
Fire in the Hole
handle
when I was a
that.
little kid.
You could handle that. It's not bad.
I rode it. I rode it when I was a little kid. I went there and I rode it.
He thinks, if you're familiar with the ride Pirates of the Caribbean, he thinks that's a big drop, but he'll do it.
I love.
It's
Pirates
only
of
like
the Caribbean.
14 foot.
It's like
is the drop.
10,000-foot drop, man.
No,
it's
not.
crazy.
It is a baby drop.
And there's a steep incline in Haunted Mansion too. You gotta go down backwards. And
At a slow pace. Very slow
I
pace.
love riding in a doom buggy.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love riding in a dune buggy and seeing Constance the Bride with the hatchet.
Kathy says it's the scariest ride ever. What?
Are you talking about Tower of Terror? Because there's a bit of a delay, so now I don't know which one she was talking about. Because we were also talking about Haunted Mansion. She was probably talking about Tower of Terror.
Probably.
I love it. I love it. I can't wait to go to Disney. It's going to be a great time.
I can't wait. So anyway,
Well, it is about 7:57, so actually our time is nearing the end. We only have 3 minutes left, anyways.
Nothing really happening this weekend. Maybe we'll hit a Walmart or two, and maybe it won't be so bitterly cold outside. Wish me luck this week. It's
Oh,
gonna
boy,
suck
I
at
was on
UPS. Tomorrow's gonna be really cold, and I'm gonna have a really long day.
Hey, at least you missed today, because today was really cold.
That's right. I need to get all these deliveries made. That's like, it sucks, but I'm ready to get this stuff cleaned
Well,
up so we can go back
yeah.
to a normal chaotic day instead of a chaotic day.
It's hard that you were already behind, and then you got another day off.
Yeah, because that's gonna put some trailers behind too. But anyway, we'll eventually get caught up. It'll all be fine.
Michael loves It's a Small World.
I love It's a Small World.
It's fine. It's one of those things, I'll ride it once during the trip. A little nostalgic. Gives me a few minutes to sit and relax, get off my feet.
It's true.
I don't like it that much. And Randy's favorite is Space Mountain. Oh my god.
You guys love Space Mountain.
I love Space Mountain. Space Mountain was always my favorite roller coaster until Tron came along.
Oh, Tron. You like Tron.
Tron is my favorite now, but it's like Tron and like Space Mountain, they're like pretty much tied.
I like the teacups.
He does love the teacups.
I love the teacups.
We spin fast. My mom won't ride it with us. She gets too dizzy, so she doesn't ride
I
the
spin that
teacups.
sucker fast, man.
Oh my god, Kathy said she bawled her eyes out on Tower of Terror. So did he.
I didn't bawl my eyes out, but I didn't like it.
There were tears, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's Tim. It just reminded this Friday, man, 11 a.m. You know I'm a big retro
Oh, yeah.
Mattel collector. I'm only missing Ric Flair Series 4. Somebody buy that for me. I need that. But this Saturday or this Friday, 11 a.m., they're dropping a retro ring, the purple retro Royal Rumble ring with exclusive figure Brother Love, and then the 4-pack Rip, which is Hulk Hogan and No Holds Barred, Zeus, Sensational Queen Sherry, and Miss Elizabeth. It's going to be awesome. I'm getting the bundle pack. It's going to be awesome. It's $100 for all that. Pretty excited.
Nice.
So I doubt I'll have it by next Monday, but I don't know when it'll be out. But
And just to confirm,
MattelCreations.com.
there is no show tomorrow night. The Bro Show is now on Mondays at 7 p.m. There will no longer be Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
And I'll explain that again. Monday is just an easier night for me to get home from work to do this. It's easier for Mookie because he does a show on Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock, and it's just hard for him to get here by 8. So apparently you guys must have liked it because we've had a pretty good watch party going on here this whole
Several
time.
more people, I feel like, jumped in and out than usual. We've had a lot of people stay.
Yeah, I think we've actually had more hanging out here, and I thought that too. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, if anyone wants Paige Mac shirts, please be sure to message me, and I can definitely get them to you at MMWA on February 8th.
And if you want any Slammer stuff, message her. We'll send it all out to you at one time. So what you gonna do when the Bro Show entertains you? Brother, I was waiting for you to turn it off there.
I can't turn it off, sadly, but he's getting to it. Bye, guys.
Rotate your phone. I did.
You need me to do it?